From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
All right.
On the handoff, this is Pierce. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down for Houston. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Pierce. And he's going to be taken down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly. But can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. 2nd and goal.
All right.
Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his man. Middle of the end zone. John Mechie. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, second.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And the Texans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Oh, ready.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Oh, ready.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll motion over Pierce. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Tackle there by Will Anderson. Second and 7. They send a receiver in motion left. A second down throw for Richardson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
A run up the middle with Pierce. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. DeForest Buckner brings him down. They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Texans will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
At their own 30-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
19 tight.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is caught downfield by Pierce. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a 1st down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 17.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And he'll go down. Back at the 4. From the gun, Richardson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Colts. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he will go down. Doesn't even get a throw off. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, after the touchdown, here's Gabe to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Throwing on second down. Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Going for it all. That is caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll take it on in. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Here we go, let's go.
On the ground, it's Pierce. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
All right. 11. 19 Texas. Hey.
Stroud. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
All right.
Here's a give to Pierce. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. To throw, it's Stroud. That is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A huge play on 4th down. 35 yards. Schultz is the motion man. Here's Pierce to the 5-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
All right.
One more time, they try Pierce. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal.
All right.
Schultz is the motion man. They'll run it with Pierce. And he will power his way into the end zone. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Texans. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down. Richardson. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's in. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Oh, ready? Hey!
On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
On the stop. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Once again, it's Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Robin.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go.
Stroud gives it to Pierce. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go.
They hand it off to Pierce.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Taimi Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Ready up!
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set!
Now Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing is Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
On the quick, right?
Here's Pierce. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3.
Here we go.
A run here with Pierce. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
All right.
Handoff, they go left with Pierce. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Texans. They get the victory away from home in the division. It's so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.